everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stella Live, and in today's video we are heading back to HomeGoods to check out some more of their Halloween decor. Really quickly, just like in my last video, my TJ Maxx walkthrough, I did mention that I normally try to show everything that I see in the store, but for some reason TJ Maxx and HomeGoods just dumped all of their Halloween decor at once instead of like slowly trickling it in. And I felt very overwhelmed. I always try to show you everything, whether it's gothic decor, whether it's the cutesy decor, whether it's the pastel goth decor. I always try to show everything because we are all different people. We all like different things. But my anxiety said no, so I did my best to show as much as I could. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Let's get into it. Okay, so to start off, we have this black pumpkin with the little white ghosties. Honestly, this reminds me of Pac-Man for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. And then they have this pink skull with a floral design on it for $12.99. I don't know what it is with HomeGoods this year. Normally, I spend the most money at HomeGoods, and I've actually probably spent, well, at this point it's probably been Michael's, but they don't have all of their decor out yet. At least not in my area. But other than that, HomeGoods, I've not spent that much money at, which is wild because again, that's where I spend most of my ducats. Anyways, they have this Hey Boo pumpkin for $9.99. And then they have this did I even finish my thought? I don't even remember. I don't remember if I finished what I was saying. What I was saying is HomeGoods, I normally spend the most amount of money there, and I don't know, a lot of it's just really cutesy this year, and then there's just like a lot of repeat items from previous years, which I'm not complaining about because, you know, I know a lot of people aren't able to get their hands on certain things, and then they start making more of them, so they're more available to other people. But there's a lot of cutesy things this year. I didn't see a whole lot of gothic decor. There actually were quite a few snake decor pieces, and most of them were like candle holders, which you will see. I didn't hate them, but also their faces weren't that defined on quite a few pieces, so I passed on them. And I really quickly want to talk about the pillows this year. Most of them are very cutesy. I think I saw 2 or 3 beaded pillows at HomeGoods, and all of the other ones were the cutesy pastel colors, so not really what I care for. I mean, it's been really good for my wallet, but I'm kind of bummed because, you know, I want to see the gothic decor, and there's just not very much of it. I remember when I first started collecting Halloween decor, I had purchased some yoga pose skeletons, and I think that they were on clearance, and that's really the only reason why I bought them. I didn't really know about HomeGoods and TJ Maxx for Halloween at that point, so whatever was Halloween, I basically bought it. I basically had no style is what I'm saying, but also if you like the yoga pose skeletons, I'm also not saying that if you like it you have no style. I'm just saying, me specifically, I just was buying things. I didn't have a certain aesthetic that I was going for. If it was Halloween, it was going into my cart. But now, I have a preference of what I like. So I don't want anybody thinking that I think you have no style because I said that. That's not what I'm trying to say. Anyways, let's go back to discussing the pillows. So I haven't really seen any like gothic pillows really. I've seen a couple beaded pillows that I personally don't really care for, and I have been on the hunt for this beaded spider pillow. I saw it a couple years ago on somebody's channel and I wanted it. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna look for that. I didn't see it that year. Then I looked for it last year. I still didn't see it. And this year, I feel like they have like no pillows out, but also they could, you know, be setting more out as we speak. As I'm recording this, they could be doing it. But I just really have not seen very many pillows that I like. I mean, maybe that's good because I already have a bin full of pillows and I don't use them that much. But I really do want that spider pillow because I would probably keep that out all year long. So this is a scandal. Yes. This is scandalous. That was a skeleton arm candle holder for $9.99, and I thought it was cool. I almost bought it, but I ended up leaving it. There was 2 of them, and I almost bought 2 of them, but I didn't like that they were the same arm. Does anybody ever have that issue? I'm still laughing over the scandal. Anyways, does anyone ever have that issue? Like, you want it to be, you know, a left and a right, and they just like only make it in the right, or they only make it in the left, and that deters you from purchasing it? Because that happens to me often. Anyways, if I do see it, I probably will just buy one. It might be gone, but if I go in there again, I may possibly purchase one of them. I think it would look cool by itself. I do that a lot though. There's like pieces I leave and I'm like, man, I should have bought that. And if I, you know, decided that I didn't like it later, I could just return it. I actually did do that with one item so far, and I'll talk about it in one of my upcoming haul videos. It was the larger sheet ghosty by Martha Stewart, and I'll talk about it why. I'll talk about why in that video. But I did have the larger sheet ghosty with the like texture from Martha Stewart. I took it back. I did buy the smaller size though. And I will be doing a giveaway with some ghosty items. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in a short form video or a long form video, but it will be up relatively soon. I'll probably have the giveaway last like a month, so that way as many people can see it as possible. But stay tuned for that if you are looking for some ghosty items, because I am going to be giving away a Martha Stewart sheet ghost if it's something that you've been looking for. Alright, so I want to ask for anybody's opinion who will have an idea. This has nothing to do with the video, honestly, but I think I'm going to be doing a Headless Horseman theme out in my yard this year for Halloween. I was originally going to do a Beetlejuice theme, but I did that a couple of years ago, and I haven't really gotten any other yard decor pieces for that. So I decided that I'm probably going to do a Headless Horseman theme instead. I'm going to buy some jack-o'-lanterns and stuff, but this is what my question is. I have a skeleton, and I purchased a skeleton stand, and I plan on putting a Headless Horseman costume on the skeleton, because I tried looking up Headless Horseman yard decor pieces, and I personally thought most of what I found was tacky looking, and it's not what I was looking for at all. There was this really cool piece that someone made, but that's just out of my realm of talent. I could never make something like that. So my question is, how should I go about putting this Halloween costume on the skeleton so it doesn't just like fall right off? Specifically, I'm talking about the pants. I don't know how I'm going to make the pants stay up without the pants just falling straight down. I don't know how to like fill it out, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I purchased a Headless Horseman costume from Party City. It was on clearance for 13 bucks, so I should be getting it soon. And I want to try and put it together at some point before I actually do my decorate with me. So that way I'm not wasting time doing it, because I spend quite a bit of time decorating my lawn, even though it's not like anything spectacular. It just takes time because I move pieces around until I find what I like. So if you have any tips for me, on how I can make the Headless Horseman's pants stay up on the skeleton, that would be great. I did order a small. That's all they had. They didn't have an extra small. So I did get the smallest size. Hopefully that all works out because I have a vision inside my head. I also looked up on how to make some Sleepy Hollow signs because, again, I wasn't really finding anything online. And I seen quite a few people use headboards to make signs out of. I thought that would be a cool idea. My daughter has a twin bed and I would like to eventually buy her a queen-sized bed. So she is leaving at the end of July, the beginning of August. I'm not sure exactly when she's leaving, but she's not here for the actual year, September through May. She comes to visit, but I was thinking, because again, I want to replace her bed with a bigger bed, I was thinking that I might use the headboard from her bed to make the Headless Horseman, or the Sleepy Hollow sign, I should say. So I was thinking about doing that. Would you guys like to see that in a video, or no? I'm not sure exactly how to go about putting it in the ground, so again, if you have any tips for me, I would truly appreciate it. So I thought this jack-o'-lantern pillow stuffy thing was kind of interesting. It's got a little, I assume it's like a cat or a stem. And then they also have this ghosty pumpkin. The ghost is the stem. I thought those were interesting. I personally I don't think I've seen them in the store before. And then this piece, don't know why I left it. I thought it was cool. This was $14.99. I'm sure it's probably gone, honestly. I'm like, man, I should have gotten that. And then I go back to the store and whatever I think that I should have gotten is gone. Anyways, they have quite a few of the candle holders this year in different forms. Again, lots of snakes. Here is another Martha Stewart sheet ghosty. And then I thought this was interesting. I don't know if I've seen this before or not, but this is a taper candle holder. I thought it was kind of cool. It's unique. And then we have another one of these Pac-Man, these Pac-Man ghosty pumpkins. I know that I showed this in another HomeGoods video, but I could not remember what color it was. I don't know if it was the pink one or the black one, so I just decided to show both of them. And then they have quite a few of these beaded decor pieces this year. The bottom piece is marble, so it was very heavy. And then they have this little they have a lot of these beaded pieces too. They've got this little jack-o'-lantern. I assume it's like a candle holder. And then they have, okay, so I always like to tell you guys that I try to record everything, but this is a clip from downstate. So I was more in shopping mode than I was in recording mode because I only had a couple of hours to hit up as many stores as I could while I was down there. I went to TJ Maxx, Michael's HomeGoods, and At Home, and Dollar Tree, and Burlington. My daughter and I went together. We made a day out of it, but I wasn't really thinking about recording. So there's a lot of things that you're going to see in the background that I do not show because I was shopping. And then they have this beaded jack-o'-lantern for $12.99. And then they have this skull piece. I thought his head was shaped a little bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. But I will say this. If you like something and I say that I don't like it, ignore me. Because, you guys, if you came into my home, you could not like my decor. You could absolutely hate it, and that's fine. I decorate for myself. You should be decorating for yourself. I don't decorate for other people. I know that a lot of people got like triggered by my Michael's Halloween walkthrough for the Hippie Hollow line. I love that other people love it. I just personally did not. Anyways, if you watch Jade the Libra and you have been watching her for the past few years or whatever, you would know that she hauled these bowls. I don't know if she hauled the bowls or the plates, I can't remember, but I remember her showing them and I was like, oh, I must have them. Then I seen them in the store a couple of times last year and then this year, and both times I left them because I just don't love them as much in person. Anyways, they have this Johanna Parker mug, and I didn't put the price on the screen because it has a clearance sticker on it, so I wasn't sure how much it was originally. And then we have a couple more of the Johanna Parker mugs. We have this one for $6.99, and then we have this one for $9.99. And then we also have a creamer and sugar set for $14.99. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do plan on doing a Halloween Big Lots walkthrough next. They didn't have a whole lot out, but they had enough for me to put it into a video. So stay tuned for that if you want to see it. I also have some DIYs coming up. And then in August, I will probably be doing my Dollar Tree Decorate With Me. I'm going to be doing a Decorate With Me using absolutely nothing but Dollar Tree items, just to show you that you don't have to spend a lot of money on decor. So if that's something that interests you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you guys all next time. Bye!